Strawbcast, 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 Strawbcast. Right, welcome. I hadn't even planned that hand movement. That just came inspiration from above. I know that's how good it is. Thank you for that. Amazing round of applause from you two and all the people at home. I'm sure who enjoyed it as well. Right, let's get started. So, welcome to the second ever Strawbcast. We just want to start by saying thank you so much for the feedback we've got from kids and from parents. We had no idea how it would be received, and it's been received really well. So that's why we're back again for our second one, and hopefully our second of many. We've got to the dizzy heights of 22 subscribers on YouTube. Whoop whoop. Woo! And I think we have got over 200 views, which is again really pleasing. I think some of those are just us watching it just to make sure it's still there.
How many times have you watched it, Mr. Henshall?
I mean, I've only watched it once in total, but now and again I just make sure that it's still there. But at least I'm sure at least 200 have been from people who aren't us, so that's really good. Maybe one week maybe we should aim for 300, but we're gonna have to maybe up our game even more to manage that. But yeah, so really good start.
Singing for that.
Yeah, so Miss Chermside has alluded to something that might be coming up a bit later. And this is a special one. I know we've only had 2 episodes, but it's always feels special that I will not be leading today's Strawbcast. I will be leaving it in the welcome and the good hands of Miss Everson. Miss Everson is going to be taking charge today. She's going to be doing a geography-based Strawbcast before next week, where Miss Chermside will be taking the reins for something else, which we'll come on to maybe later. I think that's all I wanted today before we got started. Oh no, really important. The theme tune is fine, but we want better. So please remember that you can be the people, that you can be the person who does the theme tune. So if you could please send any ideas or any suggestions or any songs or even instruments, or even if you don't want to sing and you can just come up with some lyrics, we'd like to hear them so that we can change our theme tune. So that's over to you really to do that. Right, I think that's all I wanted to say before we got started. Anything you want to say before we get started? Either of you?
No.
No, not really. Just let's get going.
Right, fantastic. Over to you then, Miss Everson.
Okay, so my specialist topic, I feel like I'm on Mastermind, is geography. So this week is obviously, like Miss Henshall said, is all about geography. So what I'm going to do with you two at this moment in time is we're just going to very quickly go from Chunks is snoring as well, right next to me.
Chunks is Miss Everson's dog, by the way.
Dog, sorry, yes, he's snoring right next to you. So if you hear any snoring, that's why. So what I want you two to do, first of all, is we're just going to get our brains into gear about the world, and I want you to, as quickly as you can, name the 7 continents of the world. Go.
Africa, Antarctica, North America, South America, Asia, Oceania, Europe.
Well done, Miss Chermside. Well done.
Year 2s and year 1 should be amazing at that from this half term.
They shouldn't they? We've already been to, where have we already been? Antarctica, South America,
and now we're in Oceania.
I know, it's a bit different to talk about Oceania when it's a snowy day today, isn't it?
It is.
Miss Chermside?
Yes.
What animals would you see in Antarctica?
I would see penguins in Antarctica.
Would you? What might you see in the ocean?
In the ocean in Antarctica?
Yeah.
I would see whales.
Would you? What noise would the whales make?
Miss Everson.
This is why everyone's tuned in, so let's hear it.
Miss Everson. Oh my word. Right. So I was actually told by a very kind parent that only male whales do most of the singing. But I can be a male whale today. So I got my inspiration today from Dory from, Finding Nemo, because she speaks to the whales. So I'd just like to say hello. to the Strawbcast. Is that all right for you, Miss Everson?
Well done. That was very. I keep clapping today. I'm very clappy. Well done. That was brilliant. And I've.
It's like being in. It's like we're actually in the room with a whale. So that's
I know.
impressive. Really good.
Thanks, everyone. I've been practicing, so.
I've heard.
Anyway.
Anyway, moving on from the first little bit. So we've named the 7 continents of the world. So now, Mr. Henshall, I have numbered the continents, but I've taken out Antarctica. I've numbered the continents between 1 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Your challenge between the two of you, so you can take it in turns if you like, is to name. So you're going to pick a number between 1 and 6. I'm going to tell you the continent, and I want you to try and name as many countries within that continent as you can. Okay?
On the spot, okay, go on.
On the spot, which is why I've obviously taken out Antarctica. Okay?
And you guys at home, you help us, please.
Help. I just need to get my list up because I can't remember them all.
While she's getting the list up, what we'll do, Miss Chermside, if I'll say one, you say one. If you get a bit stuck or I get a bit stuck, then obviously the other one can name a few in a row.
Should we have a pass sound? Mine will be. What's yours going to be?
Mine will be. I didn't know what noise I was going to make there, and that must be the noise that I think of. It sounded a bit whale-like, actually.
More peacock noise, I think.
Oh, yeah, from last week,
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right, how are we feeling? So also, you've got a minute to try and get as many as you can.
That's a lot.
Real.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Right, pick a number. 1 to 6.
Ladies first.
No,
You want me to pick? I will pick number 5.
Number 5. You have got North America.
Okay.
Miss Chermside, if you've got your phone out and are looking at the map, then that is cheating.
Not.
You are, I can say. Right, hold on. Let me get it up.
Do you want to go first, or shall I go first, Miss Chermside?
I'll go first.
Right, okay.
Ready? Right, I'll count you in. 3, 2, 1, go.
Canada.
Mexico.
In North America, she said, didn't she?
Yeah. That's a good start, isn't it? Central America isn't a continent, is it? So it's part of North America.
Oh, you've
right. I'll try and start. I'm just going to do a few then. Cuba, America, obviously. I've forgotten all the Central American countries, which is not good. I'm having brain freeze.
You've thrown me there.
Guatemala.
Yeah.
Honduras, or is that not? That's South America.
Yeah, Honduras as well.
Honduras. Costa Rica. Jamaica.
Yeah.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
You should be making that sound, Miss Chermside.
I'm just going to sit back and chill.
Barbados.
Yeah.
In
a minute now.
Been a minute. Okay, I'll stop there then.
Yeah. Okay, so you could have had. You did very well there, Miss Henshall. Well done. Miss Chermside.
I know.
Yeah.
But she did well because she could have said America, but she went for Canada, so she didn't go for the obvious.
No, you wouldn't say America, you'd say the United States.
True.
So you could have. So I'll read the list. You've got Antigua and Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, beautiful country Belize, Bermuda, Canada, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Grenada, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, which you got, Jamaica, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Trinidad and Tobago, where Miss Everson used to live, and the United States. So there you go.
Wow.
Nice.
Did you do all that from the top of your head?
All from the top of my head. Okay. So, we won't do another one of them. So I want to know, what is your favourite place in the world that you have visited, the country and the continent? So think like, what's your favourite place and like why?
Oh, I visited. Sorry, Miss Henshall.
No, you go first. Yeah.
Go first. That's hard. That's tough.
Well, I can go
Very
first
lucky.
if you... Do you want me
Well,
to go
just
first?
I'm saying I feel very lucky that I've been able to
Okay.
visit other countries before. I would say something that's really stuck with me. I went to New York once, which is in North America, the continent North America. And yeah, that stuck with me because it was Christmas time and it was snowing, and it was a family holiday that I went on with my parents and my sister, and we had made some amazing memories that we'll never forget. So yeah, that was a cold one. I do like a warm holiday, but yeah, that was very special to me. So yes.
Oh, that's lovely. New York's beautiful at Christmas time.
It is.
What about you, Mr. Henshall?
So I'd like to just mention as well, Miss Chermside said, I've been really lucky as well. But when I have children in my class, they sometimes go, I've not really been anywhere and stuff like that. I didn't go anywhere apart from England and Wales. And I think I went to France for a couple of days until I was 18. So, and now I've been lucky to go to over 50 countries. So I've been to a lot of places. And that was from when I was probably about 16, 17. I did a lot of worked in a restaurant, and I made money, and I saved it all, and then I was able to go traveling. So it's never think that at your age, I've not been anywhere, so I've not really experienced anything. There's still time. And I, as I said, I've been really lucky. So I've got lots of countries I've been to, and I've been to lots of the different continents. Never Africa though, which I wish I'd been to, but I haven't. But Asia was definitely the favorite place I've been to. So, and the country probably is Thailand. So Thailand is an incredible place. It's got everything in one country that you could imagine, from all the wildlife that you can see to all the ancient temples, the bustling streets of places like Bangkok and Chiang Mai. When I went, there was a massive water fight. So we basically arrived. We didn't know there was going to be one. The whole city in Bangkok were having a water fight. You didn't have a choice. You had to get involved. And it was probably the most fun I've ever done. And it didn't really matter that you got wet because it was so hot, because it's very warm there. And then you can go all the way down to the beaches in the south of Thailand, where you can do amazing scuba diving, see amazing different animals and things like that. It's an amazing place. But one of the things that is true about it is it's not one of the, you can stay in some really nice places, but a lot of the time, a lot of the people there haven't got loads of money, especially not in the main city. So you get to see lots of different ways of life. So not similar to where we live, and that's exciting as well, because you get to experience other cultures and things like that. How about you, Miss Everson?
Well, very similar to you, Miss Henshall and Miss Chermside. I've been very lucky. I saved up lots of money when I started teaching and was able to go traveling for a while, which was amazing. And I visited lots of places in Asia and Oceania. However, my favourite place that I visited is actually Scotland, because it was completely unexpected. We did the Scotland 500 drive, and we drove all around the coast of Scotland. And I've been to some beautiful places in the world, but Scotland is possibly the most beautiful place I've ever been. The beaches, they were cold, they were freezing, but they were so pretty. And I'd love to go there when the whales are there. Miss Chermside, I wonder what noise they'll make.
Enough.
But yeah, I absolutely love Scotland and that holiday, because we ended up being able to ski there as well, which is one of my favourite sports. And it was just magical, the whole trip. So yes, I've been very lucky.
I think there's a lot to be said for the beauty that we've got in our country as well. I think something that has always stuck with me as well is Cornwall, which is right at the bottom of the United Kingdom, but you do not feel like you're even in England, especially if you go in summertime, because it's so close to France as well. It can be really, really hot down there, and there's loads of different little coves that you can go to, and that is just stunning as well.
Absolutely.
Let's not forget though, we also live in God's own county.
Yorkshire.
So we don't have to go too far to see all the amazing places, and hopefully, fingers crossed, by the summer we might have a bit more freedom. And wherever you end up going, even if you're just going into Yorkshire Dales or just the countryside around Leeds, isn't it?
We are very lucky, very lucky to live where we do. Okay, so got a little quiz time. It's around Disney films. Mr. Miss Chem said you should get one of these questions right.
You should get one of them.
I should get one of them. Oh, woohoo!
Okay, so you get a point for the name of the film. You get a point for the country and a point for the continent as well. Okay, so you need your buzzers. So Miss Chermside, what's your buzzer going to be?
Quack, quack.
Miss Henshall?
Awooga!
Similar then.
Yeah.
Okay. The Forbidden City can be seen in which famous Disney film?
Forbidden City.
I might give you a clue on this one.
Okay. Awooga!
Yes, Miss Henshall, go.
Mulan.
Yeah,
Oh,
China.
yeah.
What was the other thing I had to say?
Asia.
Continent.
Oh yeah, Asia. Yeah.
Well done. 2 points, Miss Henshall. Half a point for Miss Chermside.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
No, I should have been listening to the question. You can definitely have a point.
In the film Up, Paradise Falls is where Carl and Ellie always want to visit. It's based on the highest uninterrupted waterfall in the world called Angel Falls. But where is Angel Falls?
Awooga.
Go on, Miss Henshall.
See, I'm going to go with South America.
Yeah, well done.
Venezuela.
Yes, Mr. Henshall, well done.
And I can only get two, can't I? Because you told us the film.
I said the film name, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, Miss Chermside.
Oh no. Oh no. I just panic, that's all.
You can only get 1 point for this one, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which continent is Moana based in?
Oceania. Woohoo!
Okay, and the last one.
Yeah, I would have actually said North America, so I wouldn't have. I thought it was like Hawaii, but it's not, is it? So I would have got it anyway.
Well, it's the South Pacific.
Yeah.
Okay, the Sultan's Palace again, you can only get 3 points for this one.
I thought you'd frozen then.
No.
Yeah.
Awooga. You can have the name of the place.
Awooga.
If you can name the city that it's in, you can get another point. Okay. Right. The Sultan's Palace in Aladdin is inspired by which famous wonder of the world?
Taj Mahal.
Quack, quack.
Agra.
Yeah.
India. Asia.
Well done, Mr. Henshall.
A little interesting fact about that. I've been there, but it was when I didn't have much money, so I didn't even go in it because it was quite expensive for a traveller. So I've seen one of the 7 wonders of the world from a distance, but never actually been inside it.
It's still beautiful from a distance.
It is, yeah. It is.
When I went there, in 2012, we went to the Taj Mahal. We got there for sunrise, and then when we arrived at the gates, we realised that we hadn't got any tickets. So we actually completely missed sunrise at the Taj Mahal. Yes. But it was still beautiful when we got in.
Yeah.
Oh, and guys at home, try and Google all of these places so that you can see, if you're not sure what they are, so that you can have a look. I've not been to as many places as these two, so I would like to see it one day. One day, I'm going to see it one day.
Absolutely.
We'll take you because I need to go inside and Miss Everson needs to see a sunrise there. So
what you mean when we're famous from the podcast?
We're famous from the podcast. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Strawbcast, sorry.
Okay. Last little thing from me today. It's another quiz, but you can work as a team here.
My favourite.
I know. But we're linking it because last weekend was the RSPB Birdwatch, wasn't it? And I know lots of you were out in the garden looking out for your birds, making bird feeders and things like that. So, keeping in line with the country's national birds. I learned a lot of it about this the other day. So, I'm going to ask you a country. I'm going to tell you a country, and I want you to try and guess what the national bird of this country is. Okay, some of them are easy, some of them are tricky, and I can give you some clues if you ask for a clue. I'll give you a clue. Okay, thinking about Agra and India and the Taj Mahal, what is the national bird of India?
I have no idea.
You made a noise of it earlier on in the vodcast.
I did.
Yeah. Oh, I said you might. It sounded a bit like this.
Oh, peacock.
Yeah, it's a peacock.
Oh.
The national bird is a peacock. What about Australia? In Oceania.
Oh, give us a clue. Go on.
It's got 3 letters in it.
Oh, kookaburra. Actually, it's not a kookaburra.
No, it's not a kookaburra.
Got 3 letters in it. Owl?
Huh?
Is it not an owl then?
No, not an owl. First letter is knee. I can't even think what it looks like at this moment in time.
First letter is knee.
E. First letter is
E.
E.
Emu.
Yeah!
Well done.
Woo! Okay, what is the national bird of Antarctica?
Albatross?
Nope.
Penguin?
Oh, of course.
With a penguin. Okay. What about Mexico?
Eagle?
Yes, an eagle, because it's on its flag, isn't it?
I think yes, it's seen on its flag, yeah.
On the flag. Okay, and the last one, the United Kingdom.
Robin.
Yeah, well done. Miss Henshall, you're very, very clever.
You are. You're very good at your birds, you too.
There was another one, but I don't think you'll get it. But I've seen these in the wild and they are absolutely amazing. The national bird of Malaysia.
What's the first letter?
Well, it's 2 words. One's a completely different animal, but they're linked because they both have a horn on their head.
A rhino.
Hornbill. No.
A rhino.
A rhinoceros.
Rhino pigeon.
And they both got horns right on their head.
I'm glad you didn't hear. I was made a joke.
What was your funny joke, Miss Jones?
Nothing. Oh, I do have a funny joke though for you, Mom.
Go on.
Speaking of funny jokes. Okay. Sticking with the geography theme, what always sits in the corner but can move around the whole world?
A pin.
A stamp. A
Oh.
stamp.
Stamp.
I didn't want you to guess. A stamp.
It's good. It's a riddle, that one, isn't it? It's a good riddle.
It is a riddle. If
Facts?
anyone's got any themed jokes though for school, my class especially will know I love a good joke. So send them through to your teachers and they'll pass them on.
Fab. So was that Miss Everson?
That's it from me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's give Miss Everson a round of applause.
Well done to you two.
And yeah, so hopefully another enjoyable watch for you. Miss James made a really good point. Search for some of the things we talk about. Have a look into it yourselves, because we want you to learn and be inspired to want to learn more about these places. So that was our geography one. We've done a science one, a geography one. There's so much more to talk about with science and geography. I'm sure we'll come back to these subjects over the next few weeks. But for now, that's the end of that one. Next week, little teaser, we've got Miss Chermside, and she will be leading us in a kind of PE sports type of Strawbcast. So if that's your
PE sport well-being, but it's going to be fun. So please come along.
Fantastic.
Come watch us.
I think we'll leave it there because it's been, I think this one's a bit longer than the last one, but it's been just as good. So we'll leave it there. We'll say goodbye. And
see you later.
Bye.
Bye.